Yeah, yeah. Eh, eh.
Chilling in the garden where the green leaves grow. Catch a vibe so smooth, feel the peace overflow. From the mountains to the sea, take a token, feel free. In the cannabis and network, that's where happiness be. Blazing trails with friends, dancing in the twilight. Smoke rings right high under the pale moonlight. Every puff a new story, feel the world align. In the cannabis and network, let your spirit shine. Come on, join the crew where the good times flow. In the cannabis and network, we all take it slow. Feel the rhythm of the beat, feel the love and glow. In the cannabis and network, let your worries go. From the desert to the snow, we light up the days. Laughing in the moment, letting stress fade away. Cannabis connect the bonds we create. In the cannabis and network, we elevate. Leaves of green bring scene serene. Life becomes a colorful dream. Inhale the peace, exhale the strife. Cannabis and network, give me life. Come on, join the crew where the good times flow. In the cannabis and network, we all take it slow. Feel the rhythm of the beat, feel the love and glow. In the cannabis and network, let your worries go.
What's up, everybody? How's it going?
Not
Happy
too bad. What's happening?
Happy
Happy
Thanksgiving,
Turkey
everybody.
Day. If you're happy,
Oh,
Yeah.
if you see, I had some nuclear shit for the thumbnail because one, our guest has a migraine. He ain't making it. So I had to change the thumbnail, the title, and all that.
Gobble till you wobble.
hey DB. Hope your turkey was fine. We got RJS42. That's new to me.
Welcome in, welcome in.
Happy Thanksgiving, DB.
But happy Thanksgiving. Hope you all enjoyed your turkey. I went down to my son's house. Got to play with the grandkids and the in-laws and eat some turkey, and it was a very nice day. The wife
Nice.
enjoyed it. She got to go out. She's enjoying Thanksgiving,
Nice.
so that's good.
She feeling better, Joe?
Yeah, she had a good day today. She had
Good.
a nice dinner. She enjoyed herself, seeing the grandkids and everything like that. So
Hell yeah.
it's been a good day.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, if everybody else has had a good Thanksgiving. I'm pretty fortunate. I have a pretty decent sized family still to get together with. I have a lot of friends that don't have a lot of family left, and I call them. Usually try to call them or text them. Actually, been sitting here sending text out to certain ones, talking to them and shit. So if you got friends that ain't got a lot of family, you need to call and check on them around the holidays.
Yeah.
At least text them, let them know that you're thinking about them.
I think that's what they did. I got a couple of texts this morning from friends that I haven't heard from since I retired from working. So they might be checking on me, being the old bastard that I am.
Well, that's one of the things I posted on Facebook just a little bit ago. Thursday or Tuesday. Yeah, I saw my days are off. Today's Thursday, right? So it'd have been Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I had people like saying, "Hey, I'm going to come visit you. Or come pick you up," because I'm home alone. Jessica's up with the kids.
Hello, Renee.
Or I'll bring you a plate or whatever.
Happy Thanksgiving, Renee.
Out of all the people that had said they were going to come by, call, stop by, whatever, nobody did that.
That's shitty. That's shitty. But the older we get, it seems like that's just more par for the course. Nobody, a lot of people talk about they're going to try to make it, and it just don't happen. The older we get, seems like everybody just gets. Go ahead, Jericho.
Everybody got to carry on with their own lives. They got their own family and stuff that they're dealing with. Especially this day and age, it's rough times we're going through and stuff and everything like that. So, I'm not making excuses for them.
No, definitely not. Don't tell a motherfucker you coming to get them.
And then when they're going through some stuff, and that was the thing. It's like when people are depressed or sad or whatever. When somebody's going through something, don't tell them you're going to do something.
Yeah,
name message, DB message, and that's the thing. The real motherfuckers, real recognizes real, and your real friends and your real the people that I call family. I'm closer to.
He freezes up when he's just about to say that, right?
He's talking about he's closer to them than he is his own family, and
I hear you.
Yeah,
I know how that was. That's how I was when I was younger. I mean, I had a massive group of friends, hundreds wide. When we got together, it was hundreds and hundreds of us. And I'm very, very fortunate. I've lived in the same place my whole life. And it's a very small town like area. Everybody knew everybody.
Yeah.
I've been very, very fortunate.
I was talking to my brother this morning about that, being family, because he lives in Florida now, but he's going to come up for the holidays because his son is in Philadelphia. So he's going to come and see his grandkids and his son, but he's going to come up here to New York, and we're going to get together with my aunt. That she's the only one left, and we just got her out of the Bronx. She's in a assisted living place, and she wants to get me and my brother together and go out to dinner. And I told my brother, I says, what we'll do is on my way down, I'll pick her up and I'll bring her to the Bronx, and we'll go to the old neighborhood, and we'll take her to one of the restaurants that she used to like when she lived up there, and that way we can all get together, and it'll be I think she would enjoy that instead of going to some someplace close to where she's living now. She'll enjoy going to the old neighborhood. So that's what we plan on doing. You got to think about family. You got to think about the ones that you don't see that much.
Yep. I got a lot of it spread out myself, and there's a lot of it now we don't get together. But I mean, hell, I used to wake up to 50 to 70 people in my house on Thanksgiving for 15, going on 20 years. That's how it was. My mom always had everybody at our house on Thanksgiving. And I stayed with my folks till, through my 20s. So, and we always went out and partied the night before Thanksgiving. I mean, every year that was a religious night of partying. You went out the night before Thanksgiving. It was always Wednesday night. There was always certain bars that ran dollar beer specials. And we went out and got face down, fucked up in the gutter. I mean, I have woken up on Thanksgiving and these motherfuckers are leaving the house. The last ones are leaving. And I've stepped out the damn garage door in my damn boxer shorts and been like, hey, good to see everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see y'all next year. And turn around and walk right back in the house.
We used to go to the bar the night before Thanksgiving and drink apple pies all night. Oh man, I drank so many. I gotten sick from drinking so much of that stuff.
Hell yeah.
Oh man.
I've spent a lot of Thanksgivings hungover as fuck. You know what I mean? Back in
apple pies and kamikazes, man.
Hell yeah, I like kamikazes. Hell yeah. That's one of them ones there when I order rounds for everybody. That's what generally what it is kamikazes.
Yeah, get a picture of kamikazes.
I don't play. Everybody, man, somebody tried to give me a fucking Jägermeister or a Jaeger bomb years ago on New Year's. And that fucking thing liked to fucking kill me. The last time I drank Jägermeister, I ended up in jail in Bryson City, which was about an hour from where Jericho used to be at, on up towards the mountains.
We were at I think it was a Super Bowl party or something like that, and a friend of mine was drinking Jägermeisters, and he got shit faced, and he even apologized to us, in the following days. But he called that stuff German crack.
I was we got picked up by the fuzz. They were like, which one of you was out in the highway with a garden hose squirting cars as they were driving by?
Oh man!
And I just kind of looked up, was like, they were like, that was you, huh? I was like, it might have been me. But it's just water. It wasn't like I was out there spraying anything on anybody that was fucking their shit up. I was just fucked up. I was gonna go swimming in the fountain downtown. But man, they had the best breakfast. They served us breakfast the next morning. I mean, they held us 4 or 5 hours and let us sober up. And then they fed us breakfast and turned us loose. Yeah. And I stayed in there to finish my breakfast. And they're like, I was like, can I finish my food? And they're like, yeah. I said, what do you mean? I said, I was going to that store. We had walked all the way to the store because we were too inebriated to drive. And that's how all this malarkey started, was that long walk. And, the devil's mind isn't, the idle mind is devil's playground. And with booze and on a good walk, the things that you can come up with to do, like getting out in the middle of a 4-lane highway with a water hose, squirting cars and shit like that, swimming in public fountains. That shit happens. But we were going into the store as the cop pulled up and arrested us. Like we were literally about to grab the door of the store and this cop pulled up and chirped his damn siren. And that's when, oh man, yeah, and I was starving then. So then we got held for 4 or 5 hours, drunk as fuck. So by the time they brought us food in there, man, I was starving. I was pretty pleased with them. They were all really friendly.
Yeah, if you're nice to them, they'll be nice to you.
We were very lucky. I mean, that was the case that evening. It's not always the case. Sometimes there's asshole cops out there that just complete dickheads. But these folks, up here in Bryson City, they were as nice as they could be to us. We were, respectful of them. All of us were good. Good kids. We were just a bunch of little wild fuckers, And we yes or no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, and all that shit. So they knew, they knew we had some decent raisins. We just wasn't, they weren't on display at the moment when we were running around in town drunk.
Yeah. Who do we got in here? We got Renee and DB. It says we got 5. Who else is hiding? Who's lurking back there? Who's lurking? I know that somebody's lurking back there.
There's a lot of shit going on tonight. But I said I was going to go live. I was going to cancel it after our guest canceled. He said he got a migraine.
He had a food ludes what they had.
Yeah.
Usually I'm usually taking a nap right about now myself, so I know what that's like.
Especially after having what are they
tryptophan.
Tryptophan. That's what's in turkey. Makes you go to sleep. You didn't know that?
What the fuck is tryptophan?
There's a chemical in turkey called tryptophan, and that's what makes everybody go to sleep after they eat on Thanksgiving.
Get the hell out of here. I thought it was them damn 27 doobies I usually smoke with all my relatives. I got a bunch of old potheads in my family. Them motherfuckers see me pull up. They know it's time to go out. It's time to go out there and see what this little motherfucker brought this year that's going to fuck us all up.
Well, that might have something to do with it, but
I like to think so.
There's stuff.
I try to do my part.
There's stuff in turkey that does put you to sleep.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. David's sleeping right now.
I never heard of that before.
Tryptophan.
Didn't know about tryptophan?
Fuck no. Well, I thought tryptophan is when you got all fucked up. You tripped over the fan trying to walk through the dark bedroom.
No. Man.
I tripped a fan. Hell no. We do it up, bro. I'm telling you what. And like all the years, like back when my grandma and grandparents were alive still, God rest their souls, and we go up there and have Thanksgiving and Christmas. all my relatives, they were like, once we got done eating, we were going to sneak out into the shop or out to the carport. And that's when we were going to all have dessert, is what we called it. Everybody would be like, let's go get some dessert. And next thing you know, there'd be, 10, 15 of us out there. The most racket, everyone coughing, everybody's out there coughing, stinking the whole damn shop up. But that was always my favorite thing about it. Once I got to where I smoked with all my elders and my relatives, and I started bringing shit in there that unlike anything they'd ever seen. That just kind of become my role and my responsibility was I had dessert covered, and not the dessert we ate.
I was just telling my wife we when we went to my son's house. It is a little story. My daughter-in-law's uncle couldn't wait to meet me when they were getting married, because she told him that I smoke a lot of pot, Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
And he's my age and everything like that. So finally we met at the wedding, and later on in the wedding, I was getting high throughout the wedding and everything like that. But I saved this one bomb of a joint until he came out. And so it's the first time I met the guy. Me, my brother, another friend, and him, we smoked this joint. And he went inside, and I didn't find out till, days later that he couldn't move. He couldn't move after that. His wife said, "What the fuck happened to you?" And she had to take him out. She had to take him out. But he was there today, But it's funny. It's funny. It was when the transition between the regular homegrown weed we used to smoke and that heavy stuff.
Hell yeah, that motherfucking gas.
The generic weed came out.
That high octane shit.
Oh, this was killer weed, man. I had. So
yeah. we was out there in the shop one time. Now my nana, she never said a cuss word. She never took a sip of alcohol. Never took a puff off a cigarette in her life. She was as straight as the arrow the Indian shot. And I mean, never a cuss word once came out of her mouth. And we was out there one day, we was smoking in the damn shop one year. And the shit was coming back out the front door of the shop. Well, she had stepped out on the back porch and she hollered down there. She's like, "Boys, are y'all in the shop? Is something down there on fire?" Because she said there's just steady line of smoke just coming out the door of the damn shop from where we were all in there with 5, 6 doobies rolling around in circles.
Yeah.
And if you knew my nana, man, she was, God rest her soul, she was she was the funniest thing, but she was just as straight as the arrow the Indian shot. So she was a little magoo in her own way, but God, what an angel of a woman. And anytime we were doing something wrong, hell, she was so damn just pure that she couldn't even fathom that. She thought the shop was on fire. You know what I mean? Like, for her to come out there and start hollering down there, "Are y'all starting a fire in the shop? Is the shop on fire?" We're all up in there fucking dying laughing. My uncle's like, "No, Mama, the shop's not on fire. We're trying to start a fire in the wood stove, but no, everything's fine. Going back inside." She going back in there, but you just have to know my nana. We was putting a roof on her house and we fired one up. She's like, "Is leaves burning up there?" No, Grant, no, Nana, that's not leaves burning. That's going back in, Mama. It's okay. That's just us sitting up there smoking a big old fatty on the roof.
All right, Joe, I'm going to do something dangerous.
I used to like it when, my family, we used to get together for the holidays and everything like that. And everybody in my family drinks, and I stopped drinking a long time ago, but I'd go out there and I'd hit my one hitter. I'd be getting high. I'd go out there and smoke a joint, and I'd come back all stoned, and I'd love to fuck with everybody who didn't know I was stoned and then laugh at all the people who did know I was stoned, fucking with all the people that I didn't know was stoned. it was fun, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a couple relatives. They used to, like on Christmas, I had a couple uncles. Every time you went to their house, they had eggnog that was always spiked. They had the kids' eggnog, which wasn't spiked, and then they had another bowl of eggnog up on the damn counter where the kids were not allowed to go.
Special
And
eggnog.
the special eggnog, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they'd be getting damn snickered as shit over there on Christmas Eve now. I mean, my family, you know, for a bunch of damn, you know, I got the redneck side, and they were a bunch of wild asses, and then I have my rich side, who are pretty wild considering the circumstances, considering how, you know, well off they are. And I don't know which one's funnier to be around. You know, I mean, both of them do it differently, but they both get fucked up too. You know what I mean? So, you know, and you know, it's not like that anymore. Now that the elders have passed, nobody really gets together like that, and those Christmas parties that we grew up going to every year, you know, those don't take place anymore.
No.
You know, Thanksgiving's nothing like it used to be.
Yeah, everybody's gone. Everyone scattered.
And that's it. As soon as your elders pass, they're the glue. You know, they hold us all together. And then whenever they're gone, everybody starts doing stuff with other parts of their family that they've never been able to do stuff with on actually on Thanksgiving, you know.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, hell, I got Thanksgiving again on Saturday with another part of the family. You know, my girl's side. So, shit, Christmas, there's like 4 days of Christmas for us to do everything with the entirety of our family.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I never had a really big family, and we don't do much anymore.
I used to have a massive one, Joe, and we used to be tight, and it really sucks now. The older we get and the less, you know, the smaller the groups get.
Yeah.
It sucks. You didn't know how good you had it back when you were younger, and, you know, you had everything was 50, 60, 70, 80 people minimum.
Yeah.
For get-togethers. You know, you don't realize how lucky you are to have that till you get a little older, and it starts falling apart, and you're like, damn, you know, like,
yeah,
would be nice to see this cousin at this time of the year. Would be, you know what I mean? Like, I used to really look forward to seeing them at grandma's or Aunt Mona's or, you know, wherever it was you went. You know, it was just,
you know, I had on my father's side of the family, there was, well, my father had two stepsisters and a stepbrother, you know, but on that side of the family, I had tons and tons of cousins, but I never met them because I was in New York and they were out there in Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, you know, way out there. My father's originally from Michigan, and so we never knew his side of the family.
You know, Joe, all four of my grandparents, they all had a lot of siblings. Every one of them. I mean, my grandpa Wilson was probably the only one that didn't have a ton of like brothers and sisters, but the whole rest of the family, you know, they was anywhere from 5, 6, 9. You know, but most of my family was poor, so all they did was fucking fight.
Yeah.
They stuck with what they were good at, you know. And I mean, they had a bunch of damn siblings. So, like, you know, the house I live in was just my grandmother's, God rest her soul, one of my grandmother and grandfather's houses. They had, you know, my grandma had 9 siblings, and they were all super tight, close. I mean, like, every year, holidays were family. It didn't make a fuck who else married into the family. Didn't matter what was going on. You went to the Lee family party every year. That's just how the fuck it was on the holiday. You could take another day on the weekend and go do something with the rest of the family or your other side of the family, but Thanksgiving was always the Lees. Christmas Eve was always that side of the family, and that was just set in stone concrete.
Every time my family got together, I remember when I was a kid, when I was younger, it was actually my mother had two sisters, and then my grandmother, and everybody else on my side was from way out in the Midwest. So that's all we had was that side, and so my mother and her two sisters, my one of her sisters was married, so I had an uncle there. I had a couple of cousins there, but the three women would get drunk all the time, and they'd end up fighting amongst each other with grandma there in the middle too.
Yeah.
So one time, my father and my uncle decided, all right, we're going to show them what it's all about. So they decided to fake, once the women started fighting, they decided to go at it. So my uncle and my father are going at it, pushing each other and yelling and screaming. And all the women, all of a sudden, they stop, and holy shit, this is going to go bad, man. This is getting bad real quick. So they figured out they were fooling around and just mimicking the women fighting, and that stopped them from fighting. It was funny. I remember that as a kid.
Hey, I tell you what, we've been real lucky on that one. We had one Thanksgiving. It was when I was real little. I don't even remember it, but one of my uncles chased another uncle with a butcher knife around the house. And then it was relatively quiet till I hit my teens, my later teen years. And then I ended up into it with a couple of relatives on Thanksgiving, and once on Christmas. But all in all,
Sorry.
all in all, you know what I mean. We usually have fairly eventless, holidays, unless someone rubs me the wrong way. Which most, after a couple, two or three of those, I at this point kind of think everybody knows pretty much. They pretty much they know fucking better.
Oh yeah, alcohol definitely has a lot to do with it. Those,
well, I mean,
those arguments or fights that I call them that my mother and her sisters had were over stupid little petty things. It was nonsense.
I done went from one end of a damn 20-foot fucking table to the other on the table because nobody would let me get around the side to get to one of my cousins one year. And I went down the fucking table and kicked everybody's fucking Thanksgiving dinner in their lap.
Nice.
to get, he called my grandma a bitch.
Oh.
And that was a big no-no. So I tried to go around the side. They blocked me off. So I went down the fucking table, fucked the table up, fucked everybody's food up, then fucked him up. Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh man.
And it really calmed down. As everyone's attitudes tended to simmer down after that year a good bit. I mean, it wasn't like so. It wasn't like I wasn't going to take that. You wasn't going to call my grandma that in front of everybody in our family at the fucking dinner table. That fuck you.
Well, for my family, it was my one of my uncles. He starts drinking the moment he wakes up, and just nonstop. And
are you thinking? Are you okay? There you go. I was like, are you in like mid thought, getting ready to trying to process how you're going to say something? Like trying not to be too, which is not you.
But no, I'm actually trying to not be such of an asshole. Jessica's been having me work on my assholiness. But no, I had to bounce his head off the fucking garage door. I love to fart as well, except for when it's greasy.
Hey, you don't trust one after 40,
Hey, after 40, never fart. You got to wipe your ass.
You don't trust a fart.
But no, family get-togethers and alcohol and anything. I don't like going to family stuff up north because all they do is drink. They go to the bars. Like my dad owns a bar. Motherfucking internet. Yeah, but so like, so for my dad's family, it's at the bar, because he owns the bar, so you don't have to rent a place.
Yeah.
And then he'd be like, all right, well, for some relatives, he gives away free beer, and then for the kids, he'll give them free sodies. But to not have to not have to rent a place, that's key.
Yeah.
To always have to have something in a tavern is terrible. And
well, some people just don't know how to. Some people don't know how, like you said, wake up. Some people are just not nice drunks. We know plenty of people that are fun to be around.
Well,
never start a problem with anybody when they're drunk, and then there's those people that don't make a fuck. And a lot of it's got to do with just family. They're good around everybody else.
I know this blows your mind, but isn't it like this is going to put everybody on? Yeah, you each get a corner. Your son's 5, right? Mini Kyle?
Yeah.
All right. Kyle and I and Mini Kyle could go up there, and if Mini Kyle wanted to have his first beer in Wisconsin, Mini Kyle at 5 could saddle up to the bar with me and Kyle, and he could have his first Miller Lite if he wanted to. I'm saying
that's great. Yeah, I remember you telling me this. That's fucking nuts.
Legally, Mini Kyle at the age of 5 could order a beer, and that's the law in Wisconsin. Now, but you can get 20 years in prison for an ounce of fucking weed. But a 5-year-old can drink a goddamn beer. I want you to think about this and listen to this. A 5-year-old with parents' permission can drink a goddamn beer, but I'm going to get 20 years in prison for an ounce plus of weed. But
hey. There's some fucked up laws y'all got up there. That's for damn sure. But I mean, hell, I wouldn't, I can't even fathom that. That doesn't, where I'm from, that's like, don't get me wrong. We was getting a hold of our dad's beer. When we go get pops of beer when we were kids, we'd sneak a little, we'd take a tug off one, or we go to throw a can away if there was a sip still in the bottom. You get around the corner, you knock that bitch back and get a little sip of beer. But we ain't going in there and cracking bottles. You know what I mean? Like that's just nah. I don't even smoke around my kid. You know what I mean? Like he lives a relatively sheltered life to a certain degree.
I mean, for fuck's sake, it's crazy. It's legal.
5-year-old kids in bars, huh?
These goddamn circus midgets cannot hold their booze. Down here, boy, down here, you even take a kid to the bar. Goddamn, you are the talk of the motherfucking town. Officially deemed the worst fucking parent in history.
It's normal. I remember being suspended from school a lot, and spending the day. My dad liked to play. My dad owned the bar. My aunt owned the bar on the corner. Taverns is a family business for, it's. I spent the day in the damn bar, and if I wanted to drink, I could drink.
Now, don't get me wrong. Down here, everything's so small town. There were certain bars, I remember back when we were little going to certain bars during the day, and they would have shit going on there, and they would have stuff set up for the kids outside. You know what I mean? So, yeah, there'd be food there. They'd be doing a big pig picking or something like that, doing a big barbecue, and there'd be shit set up for the kids outside. And mom, you could go in and play pool.
That's a special event. That's not an everyday deal, man.
No, they got
no,
rooms.
but those were like literally. It was like there was a reason for it every weekend.
Yeah, and they got rooms too, though. In a lot of those, what are them fucking rooms called, Kyle? Corrals, kiddie corrals. There's a lot of places where they serve food. Now, here's the thing: in North Carolina and Virginia, most bars have food. They've got some kind of sandwiches and fucking pizzas, and they've got an established menu that's got 3 or 4 pages plus a damn salad. I'm gonna tell you what, and some barbecues of sorts. Because they don't really have taverns like they do up north. You can't. I've never one really in
down here. Down here, you just about have to serve food to get a liquor license. It's one of them things. If you don't have food and you got a liquor license, I don't know who blew who, but somebody ended up on their knees somewhere, I think, because I know a buddy of mine, he used to own a bar here in town, and that was one of the things that they put a hold on his liquor license because he was not planning on serving food. And that was when they had kind of changed that to like, you have to serve food now. And it was back in COVID, 2019. You got to be able to feed them before you send them home.
I'm relaxing. It's been a long day.
Agreed. Yeah, I figured I would have been asleep and I wouldn't even have made it on here tonight.
I'm glad you guys made it, because after dude can't. With my terrible internets, because my internets has been bad. And now you see Joe and I got our ho-ho hats on.
Yeah. It's Christmas, bitches.
Yeah, it's the kickoff of the holiday season.
My Christmas tree is set up and lit up. My front porch is lit up. My lights are on. But
how come you're the only one that ain't with the program here?
I don't wear a Santa hat.
Why not?
Look, I don't know, Joe. I don't know. Never really thought about that. I just don't. I got a Darth Vader mask I can put on. I mean,
don't knock it till you try it, man.
I ain't said nothing about you out there trying to hand out lollipops to kids at the park, Joe. Which is down here, man. Wearing a Santa hat I ain't had kids, but for so long. So you don't wear no Santa hat when you ain't got motherfucking children, because they look at you like you might be a little bit off.
My kids are 39 and 41.
Hey, once you're a papa, that's a different story.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but when you ain't got kids,
so I get grandfathered into wearing this thing.
You're grandfathered in, Joe.
Oh, okay. All right, just making sure.
And I mean, I'm not gonna make no excuses. I'm just not. I dropped the ball.
You can get one of these at the dollar store for like $2.
I want to get it. I'm a type because my internet sucks.
I know Jericho up there looks like Santa Claus.
Walmart guy.
So yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. So last year I was at Kyle's house. Christmas Eve, we streamed from Kyle's house, the little giveaway, and then for the milk and cookies, I snatched out some white beard hairs and left them for Mini Kyle, and then I
sure did.
I ate the picture of Santa Claus leaving presents for him by the tree.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
yep.
You had the uniform on? Did he freeze?
No, but he used, I think, what was it, a filter, Jericho?
No, I had that shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it looked good. It looked good. So he's expecting, him to catch Santa Claus on film again this year, in which
I can do it. All you gotta do is take a picture and send it to me.
I'll do it.
I'm happy to take a picture.
Oh,
I'm not very.
It's a.
I'm not all hip to be square. Yeah, I'm not all hip to be square with that damn technological mumbo jumbo bullshit, honey. She's sitting in here with her damn headphones on.
Who that?
I got my girl.
Oh.
My special lady friend.
Tell her we said happy Thanksgiving.
She can't hear shit that I say, Joe. She don't pay
Oh,
me no attention anyway. How you think we've been together almost 20 years?
oh, I see. Yeah, I hear you.
Nah, she's watching her show in there, and I'm in here doing my thing. So usually she's working, but she's not working tonight since it's Thanksgiving. She's a bookkeeper for a accountant firm,
Oh,
and she's a senior bookkeeper there. So
I'm watching football while I'm sitting here.
who are you watching? I was going to ask you that, Joe.
It's Cincinnati and Baltimore.
Did the fucking Cowboys pull that shit off against Kansas City earlier?
Yes, they did.
Fucking Cowboys. Fucking shit. I'm a Skins fan, so I have no choice but to absolutely hate on the Cowboys.
Well, I'm a Giants fan, and they're the first to be officially numerically eliminated from any kind of playoff.
You know, I don't know, man. The Skins, the Browns, we might be. We usually have some real stinkers of seasons here over the last, since Coach Gibbs was there back in the 90s.
I got a friend of mine who's a Browns fan.
Everybody's got their team, man, and I love it. A bunch of my buddies, one of my uncles that was at Thanksgiving, that's right. My uncle that was at Thanksgiving, he's a Dallas Cowboys fan. Yeah. And I told him, I said, all these years, Uncle Scott, I thought you were the smart one, the really smart one out of the family. I said, but damn, then come to find out you're a fucking Cowboys fan.
My godfather is a Cowboys fan.
Oh, I love it. I love the rivalry. It's just fun to talk shit to one another.
Yeah.
And, who can come up with the most fucked up thing to say about the other team? And there's sometimes somebody will get you, and you'll be like, I can't even come back on that. That's a fucking masterpiece of a fucking cut there. I yield, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't even trying to fucking come back at any. Ain't nothing gonna beat that. You know what I mean?
You know what my son asked me today? He says, you know who the biggest Jet fan was?
Who?
Osama bin Laden.
You sick fucker. And you know what's even worse? If you knew what his son did for a living, oh my fucking God, that's fucking terrible.
I know, that's a bad joke.
Well, even a bad joke deserves to be repeated once in a while.
I thought it was funny. You gotta look at the
I was amused. I was amused by it. Hell, one of my cousins was right there.
It's a shame, I know.
About to walk into the Pentagon on 9/11 when it went up at the entrance that got hit.
Oh yeah,
he was. Wow. Yeah, he said if he'd hit like 3 or 4 more green lights, he would have been either just walking in that building, or either right there walking in, or had just gotten in there when whatever it was hit it.
I never thought of that, Jericho. That's probably why he knew that joke. If anybody is wanting to know, my son is an air traffic controller.
Oh wow!
So that's why he felt. It probably goes with the territory.
Every time I hear anybody say anything about air traffic control, all I can think about is the movie Summer Rental with John Candy back in the 80s.
Oh yeah.
And he's an air traffic controller, and a fly lands on his screen, and he thinks the fly is a plane, and then the fly flies away. While he looks off to the side, and the flies away, and he thinks the fucking plane goes missing.
Oh man!
So he loses his shit, and he's having a breakdown. And they're like, "Look, you cracked. You have to take a fucking mandatory summer fucking break. Like, here's 2 months off. Get the fuck out of here. Go see a doctor for a release to come back, and that's it." So he goes on this big 2-month-long summer vacation. I think it's down in Florida. And takes his whole family down there. It's an epic movie. You know, anybody grew up watching Loving John Candy, it's one of his best films.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just him. I don't know. It was just a different style of humor. It was him having a family and like family humor. So it wasn't nearly as much slapstick comedy, you know, and more along the lines of it's funny as hell, especially if you are a family man. You can relate with this shit. Rip Torn. What's that fucking dude's name? I can't think of the other motherfucking geezer. He's in Men in Black. He's in all kinds of shit. He's in it.
Who, Will Smith?
No, the chief.
Oh,
The one that's like the older guy that's the chief that's always telling them what to do.
Tommy Lee Jones.
No, the other guy. Their boss.
All right.
It's their boss. The one that they always go in, the one they always go into the office and see together. I can't think of his name right now. I'm having a fucking brain fart, but he's in tons and tons of shit.
Yeah.
Rip Torn or something like that, I think it is.
Rip Thorn.
Rip Thorn.
I don't think that's him. Rip Thorn was a flamboyant, he like almost a
was that the dude that did the whole through the fucking confetti and shit every fucking where?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in one of the Jackass movies.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Yes. Oh, God, I can't think of that guy's name, and that's pissing me off because he's in so many fucking movies.
I'll get it for you. Hold on.
Look it up there, Joe. You got the interweb accessibility. I can do it, but I have to X out of StreamYard for a second. And my phone's sitting here going fucking nuts. I need to be answering text messages. It's done hit the nighttime, so all my damn buddies are everybody's starting to send happy Thanksgiving text messages. I have sometimes anywhere from 130 to upwards of 200 fucking messages to respond to. Everybody at least sends out a damn happy Thanksgiving or a Merry Christmas text. We done got old, so we don't go out and party no more. I guess that's the best we can expect.
You're not talking about Tony Shalhoub, are you? Oh, Rip Thorn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
What's the other dude? The one that's all flamboyant and shit. I know exactly who you're talking about. He's been. I've seen him in the ends and.
I thought his name was Rip Thorn.
His is Rip something. I know that. The way he acts, you know, you wonder if it was ripped ass, but
I'm gonna let me see.
He funny as hell. Honey. Joe, a couple years ago, my sister got these damn cups. The one says "I like to fart," and then the other one says I'm a ray of fucking sunshine. And if you knew my sister, you'd understand why. When she was young, she had a job at a food line here in town, and her manager come up to her and he was like, "Well, I think we need to talk. You know, I don't think you really want this job, you know." And my sister looked at him, and her exact remark was, "Well, I'm fucking here, ain't I?" Needless to say, she didn't work there anymore after that day. That was
What's
when she was
funny
in high school.
is his sister is pretty much like just like him.
Yeah, we clash a lot.
Yeah, she's kind of like a fucking a girl. You.
She's all wiry. Yeah, she's something. I love her to death. She's wild. Smart as fuck. That's the problem with her. Too smart to be as wild as she is.
I don't know. I can't find nothing on here. Z was not intent. The Z was not. Rip Zorn. Rip Zorn. Oh, Thorn. T-O-R-N, yeah. There was one.
He was.
Some flamboyant guy. He was almost.
I know exactly. I know who you're talking about.
I thought that.
Yeah, he. I think he did pass away too. You know, God rest his soul. He was funny, dude. I mean, yeah, he was. He was a.
Yeah,
He was a
comedian.
Yeah, he was a fruit. You know what I mean? But I mean, he was. Other than him being.
That was a long time ago.
That was in the 80s.
I think it was even before that.
Yeah, 70s and 80s, 60s probably.
Yeah.
He was a fat, weird fucker.
I mean,
he was funny.
I mean, I never seen much of him. You know, every time it was always like a cameo where you seen him.
We used to see him like on the what's that the original late night comedians, you know, like Johnny Carson, you know, Ed Sullivan, those types of shows. DB, I'll take a turkey sandwich, man.
Okay. Wrap one up, send one down here in North Carolina.
DB made an entire Thanksgiving dinner for just herself and her husband.
Hell yeah.
See, I think she knows who Rip Thorn we're talking about.
DB said he was an American comedian. Yeah, he had a weird, skinny little mustache.
Yep. Curled up on the ends, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a weird little, funny little fucker. He was chubby, but he was short.
Yeah. He was at the end of one of the Jackass movies. I think it might have been. It was either the first one or the second one. He was the one that called the end of the movie, and he was doing his shit where he was throwing his the confetti sticks, popping the confetti streamers and shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Acting like a complete spaz, but you know what I mean? Like he was somebody that was symbolic at one time. I don't know. I ain't gay, so don't really mean shit to me. If you're funny, you're funny. I don't. Whatever you do, that's your own business. I don't care. If you're funny, you're funny. I'm gonna laugh at you.
I don't think he wasn't trying to make any kind of gay symbol or anything like that.
He didn't have to, Joe. The way he talked.
He was just flamboyant.
He was flamboyant as hell.
Yeah.
Like any way you look at it, you knew when he started talking that motherfucker had some damn sugar in his tank.
Oh yeah, well that goes without saying. You can tell.
Which what the fuck ever, man. That's none of my business. You know what I mean?
Today's day and age, that don't make a difference now.
Hell, this day and age, you don't really even know. You don't never know. I've been pretty lucky though. Like we've not had any of our peoples that we have found out later, pitched for the other team. We've not had any of those. I guess either, if it is there, then they're not obviously letting anyone know about it.
It doesn't matter.
I wouldn't give a shit anyway. As long as you don't look at me funny. Nah, fuck that. You touch another PP other than yours, And that's just the way that is. Hell, if you even think about it,
Oh. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
I mean, I'm just saying that I don't care what anybody does. I ain't talking shit about what anybody does. That's none of my business. But that just is what it is on that. Quacks like a duck, swims like a duck. It's a motherfucking duck.
It might be a swan.
He was in the Men in Black too.
That's what I was saying. He's the head honcho in Men in Black. What's his name, Jericho?
Rip Thorne.
Rip Thorne.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
But also,
that's the whole point of this frigging conversation. I hope you know.
I thought it was Rip Thorne though, because he sat on something too wide once.
That's what I said.
What?
He's talking about the one dude. We had. Oh God!
Anyway.
Oh goddamn mother!
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Oh goddamn! He's one in every fucking. Oh boy, we had one we figured out was one in our damn family years ago. And I will tell you what, boy, there's always a joke cracked about that motherfucker. He don't ever know it. But there's a joke cracked every motherfucking year by certain people in the family. And Jericho said that about old boy. That's all I get. Damn. One year I was standing there. And we standing there and I had a damn pitcher of water on the table. They talking about they gonna pour that water out. I said, no, fuck you ain't. I said, oh buddy over there, he gonna spontaneously combust. When he does, I'm gonna save his life. That way everybody knows. I might not be that way, but I ain't gonna let you damn go out like that. We got to throw some water on him and put him out. He over there, goddamn, got that heat coming up off the top of him like the asphalt in the desert in the summer. You know, when you look across there, you can see the ground, you can see the heat coming off of it.
It is Rip Thorne because he sat on something too wide. See?
Oh, he was named after his father, so he had the same name as his father.
And inherited the nickname Rip and Thorne.
Hell of a thing to be. Oh,
I never.
You know, they're for years. Our
together.
Welcome in. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. We're on our way to 100K, and subscribe.
What's happening there, Aaron? Anon. No, the dog. The God. Anon the God.
So I was going to do I was thinking about doing are we going to do anything for Christmas, Joey? Well, I'm trying to I want to get I think I got an idea.
Tons of bud. My jingle balls.
How much is a real Christmas tree? Like a cheap ass little one? You think? I never bought a real tree. I never had a real tree. I always got one of them fake trees. I need a stand and ornaments and all that shit. I went from being a bachelor to having kids to decorate for and shit on Christmas. So I got to buy a tree and all that shit.
Man, go on the damn Craigslist free stuff.
Yeah,
I bet you.
I don't even.
Oh, well, you better be ready to pony up some dollars then, depending on. You better go to Lowe's or I don't know if you got Lowe's and Home Depot up there where you're at, but you better go to there like your damn food grocery store that sells them. Because if you go to a place where they actually sell Christmas trees, they gonna hit you over the fucking head. We used to run a Christmas tree lot every year for like a buddy of mine's family. They done one, and I'd go down there every year and help them build the lot, set everything up.
I'll go walk
put all the lights up.
The fucking hacksaw or a hatchet and fucking chop one down.
You can't do that. The trees that they put and they plant along the highway, the evergreens, If you bring them in, if you chop them down and bring them indoors, they give out a ugly scent. That's to stop people from going out along the highway and chopping
Get
down
the
trees.
fuck out of here.
These are natural,
Really?
Joe.
Oh yeah,
These are natural. I live in the Midwest where trees are natural.
Well, I wouldn't put it past them. That's what they do around here.
You got them damn genetically modified trees.
Yeah.
Them damn Monsanto trees.
Monsanto trees?
That's what they be.
I don't know. I never heard of that. Measure your house. Life before you got. Oh yeah, you got to measure your house before you get a tree. Don't get a 9-foot tree if you got 8-foot ceilings.
Oh no, I'm getting a short little stubby 3 or 4 foot. I want a Charlie Brown.
That's what I was going to say. You gonna have a Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
You get you one of them Clark Griswold specials where when you cut the rope, everything within 10 foot of that bitch is fair game.
That's right.
We don't even put the tree up anymore.
Come on, Joe.
Too much of a hassle. She don't want to do it no more. We haven't done it in years. We got a little tree that we never put nothing. There's nobody here to put nothing under the tree, you know. It's only me and her, and we know we're gonna get each other. You know, I give her money, go get yourself a present, put under the tree.
I'm gonna tell you what, Joe.
Wrong thing.
Come hell or high water, I'm having a Christmas tree. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's just one thing, you know. Maybe it's just because I'm younger, you know what I mean. But come hell or high water, I'm having.
We got a little tree that we put up that you know.
We usually have two. We have two of them here
by the window. Little thing.
We got one that we put up in my son's room, and it's like a 6-foot Christmas tree, and then we get a damn 7 or 8 footer for in here in the living room.
Oh.
And my mom's house growing up, dude, she'd have fucking 5 Christmas trees in that house every year.
We got a 1-footer that we put on top of the windowsill.
Now that 12-footer was always a bitch. Having to put lights on that big motherfucker and decorate that sumbitch because they got tall ceilings in their house. And we had a 12-foot tree in the living room, and then the whole rest of the house, one on the in the foyer, or up on the balcony, and it should have one in the other living room, one in the damn dining room, one in the damn bedroom upstairs in her room, because she had big double windows, so she'd have them fucking things scattered out everywhere. All the railings had garland and lights and bows on them. It was like walking into some store at the fucking mall when you walked in the house at Christmas.
Yeah.
And she doesn't do all that now. But growing up, that's how it was.
Shit, if I get a squirrel in the house, Hercules, where's Kraken?
My aunt had a Christmas of it was a little Santa Claus head, you know, but it was a bulb, you know, a ball that you put on a Christmas tree. And it was my grandmother's when she was a kid.
Wow.
And she still has this thing. And we used to, do Christmas Eve over at my grandmother's house and then my aunt's house. She took care of my grandmother, my aunt. And we'd go see you could look at it, but you couldn't touch it. You could never touch it. Everyone would get all scared if you touched it.
Oh, you can't replace it.
Oh, well, this thing is over 100 years old now.
Yeah, there's no replacing that.
Damn,
I don't even know where it is. Somebody got it.
As long as it means something to them, that's all that matters. Sucks when shit like that ends up in places the people don't care nothing about it. And then the people that do care about it would have treasured it. You know, they don't end up with it usually.
Yeah. Well, I know my aunt has it, and she's the last. She's the one who had it, and it must still be in her possession. I got to ask her.
Get up here. Come on.
She'll probably give it to one of the grandkids. It's only 3 of us left.
But yeah, no, the new guy was talking about having a squirrel in the tree, and I got Hercules all excited about eating crackheads. So no, next year I'm going to time it to where I have a pot plant growing that's Christmas tree size. I'm going to decorate that motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Man.
Do you a weed Christmas tree next year?
Yep.
Have you a light over top of it and everything? Straight up bitch right there in the living room.
Yep. So I did see a grow light the shape of a star that was a joke, but it's real.
Yeah.
For people that do that. And I thought that was cute as fuck.
That'd be pretty cool.
$90 for a cute little grow light. Fuck it. Obviously, any decorations you put on the tree is going to block any lighting to the fucking. Who cares?
Hey,
it's gonna be...
that's it. It is what it is.
I'm gonna decorate it with some king palm tubes and some shit.
There you go.
Bob, did you get excited about eating some crackheads and there's no crackheads to eat?
No crackheads to eat. This is some bullshit. Seems like it's been pretty quiet over there, though. They haven't been.
The police showed up. The police showed up. Hercules was in the house, and I asked him. I'm like, well, I called Jessica, and I'm like, well, there's.
Did he freeze again?
I think so. I hope so.
He said that his internet was doing bad tonight. I think he's under a storm warning. They're going to get hammered out up there.
They were supposed to get 14 inches of snow. It's a fucking blizzard. But no, so there's they got the fucking CERT team, the SWAT team and shit. And I called her and I'm like, I don't know if they're coming to get me or what, but I'm gonna answer the door because I'm too old for this shit. I answered the door and they're looking for the meth head, the schizophrenic, and the motherfucking this dude that I ain't never even met. And I'm like, well, first of all,
good night, Renee. Good night, Renee.
Good night, Renee.
Night, Renee.
I'm like, first of all, there's a gate. There's a pit bull. He ain't bit nobody yet, but don't come through the gate. Usually they fucking use.
We had a meth head living down here in the neighborhood for a little while, but man, after he moved out of here, and we had some that would cut through, headed to a house down here a little bit further down in the neighborhood. But ever since they got them out of here, this place has been quiet, peaceful as I'll get out. But there for a while, man, you see old buddy come dragging a fucking radio flyer in here, and you hear this fucking wagon rolling from fucking 500 yards away. And he'd have something on that fucking wagon every time he comes dragging that thing in the neighborhood. I've seen him. He had a little kid's playhouse on that thing one time. And I mean, 1 o'clock in the morning, here he comes dragging this son bitch in. One day, he was out here pushing a damn electric wheelchair. I don't know where the fuck this thing came from. One of them damn hover round scooters, and he's pushing that thing up through the damn neighborhood. I don't know if somebody gave it to him or if he stole it or what.
There couldn't have been anybody chasing him.
Damn, Joe, you're full of inappropriate jokes this evening.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna burn for a few of them.
I don't know about that, but you definitely gonna talk to St. Peter about it when you get there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you're
Like,
gonna have to have a discussion with him.
yeah, you definitely. There'll be a grievance filed formally. You have to take that up with your union rep when you get there.
I gotta explain myself a way out of that one,
Just one more thing, you know.
along with the Jets.
Tell them when I get there, grab you a cup of coffee. You're gonna be here for a while. You want full disclosure? Get ready, motherfucker. Here it comes. You liable to turn me around halfway through and just go ahead and send me back out the gate in the opposite direction. Nah.
Yeah, I don't even think St. Peter's gonna set up that. Boy, it's too far gone.
I sure hope he does. I just know I was a wild ass when I was in my younger age. That's for damn sure. But you know, shit, I ain't never hurt nobody too bad. I've never hurt anybody that didn't ask for it. You know, and I've always, you know, you've always had to ask for my attention to get it. You know, I mean, it's just I was never one of those people that went out there and just pick fights with people for no reason, hurt people for no reason. But if you ask for my attention, you may get it. Oh, terminology applies. Careful what you ask for.
Oh,
These big damn doobies, Jericho.
Look at that. I'm smoking some resin. It's bad.
Damn it, buddy.
Yeah, it's sad. It'll be all right though.
Once you're growing your own and you ain't got to worry about running out no more. Well, with the way you smoke,
Yeah.
we'll see.
I'll be all right. But I talked to
oh man, he did it again.
I need to get new internet. No, I have to go in order to fix my YouTube. I have to purge my YouTube channel. I have to go and I have to get rid of a bunch of the stuff that has nothing to do with the topics that we're discussing. Or I need to take this over to the Cannabis Sewer Network channel.
What do you mean?
All of the gold prospecting, all of the...
I mean, you mean to tell me we can't discuss a single fucking thing out of the ordinary? It's got to be 100% cannabis. There can't be nothing mixed in there. We can't talk about... I mean, that's to say, like, we can't talk about, you know, business. We can't talk about music. We can't talk, you know... Or is it just the fact that it's just not cannabis related?
What if you do some gold panning every once in a while?
I mean, what are you smoking weed and gold panning? That's what we do. We don't gold mine not high. That's boring as shit.
What it is I don't even know. And then it wants me to go through and it wants me to delete a bunch of the people that haven't been watching videos. Because I've got 30-some thousand people, and they're not watching videos anymore. Only 3,000 some actually show up.
Well, what do they expect? What are they changing the rules midway through?
Yeah.
Well, then the hell with them.
Is there a different platform that we can do this from? I mean, should we? I mean,
How much
what is it
money
for
you
us?
talk? How much?
Why can't we do it from Spotify like Joe Rogan does? I mean, Joe Rogan and them do any fucking thing they want on that show. They get drunk, they get high, they smoke cigars.
I cut out. Do it from what?
What? How much? What if can we not do it from Spotify? I mean, seems to me like
the thing is, we can do it from our own website, but it costs money, and I want to push like we had discussed before from just launching the network, but in order to launch the network, we're going to need to push the dynamics, and that's cool. We've got the companies. We have to stay away from people like Permanent Farms and the fucking the other weirdos, and just
what do you mean?
Huh?
Why do we have to stay away from
I
him?
think this is a discussion for the back room.
Oh no, it's already. Like the guy's like a fucking nutter. But no, YouTube has basically cock blocked and view blocked because we got monetized, and then they didn't like that I wouldn't pay for advertisements, and then we were doing the Treasure Fam series, and we had the people from Gold Rush come up, and all of the people from Discovery TV, and like with all of the, and then I was also laser engraving, and I had several thousand. Like if you go to the live stream and then click most viewed, there's thousands of views on the laser engraving stuff.
Yeah, I remember that.
So, and that's the thing, is that it demographicked me as a fucking internet. Still utilize the platform to make money because that's what I do. That's how I support the platform. I pay for this shit out of my own pocket. Like everybody on panel pays towards a month of StreamYard, but beyond that, there's other costs. Envelopes and like when I mail stuff out, people pay for the shipping, but they don't pay for the envelopes, they don't pay for the tape and all the other sort of crap that goes with it. Like the boxes, like each one of them stupid boxes, unless they get the if it fits and ships boxes, cost $2.11. It's fucking dumb. And that's why now we upped it to $7.50 for shipping for the small ones. And now she said, I have to clarify, for the fucking, those are a
Where do you buy these?
You ship
hats. It's like 11 or 12 bucks. So the shipping on the bulk hat orders are more.
What's that company? Was it You Ship or
Pirate Ship?
No, no. It's a company where you buy basically anything for a fucking business. Uline or New Line or something like that.
Yeah, I got their catalog to get the boxes.
Yeah, you get boxes, packaging, and bubble tape. If you need it for a business, no matter what it is, they fucking have it.
Oh yeah. But you got to buy so many.
Oh yeah, you buy bulk.
Yeah. Who needs 2,400 fucking boxes? I don't.
Well,
yet,
don't get. I was hoping I was going to need that many by now, but fuck.
You know, I was hoping because I do make some cool shit. Like,
And then he freezes up.
Hey, I'm still on the fucking big screen.
They couldn't even see it.
You didn't?
No, it blurred out. It blurred out on you
Motherfucker.
because it froze. Hey, that little kamikaze raccoon she got on that patch, that was pretty cool.
We were talking about making it one, DB. The beanie hats are 20. So like, it's like I look at in the description, Jim. Are you high? Joe looks like he's gonna fall off the chair.
I just hit that hash again, man.
Yeah, no. So they want me to delete all of the gold prospecting videos and stuff, and that was a lot of memories and a lot of awesome shit. The other platform we can go live from.
It just sucks because that's kind of the whole point, behind the show idea was to not only show the grow and the product testing and everything, but everything that stoners like to do, that we like to do. Lots of people prospect, but we do it differently. We go out there and we get blazed as fuck.
Yeah.
We have a good time. And that was a good time that first time I met y'all up there at the Spring Dirt Fling when y'all was up there. And shit, there was like 9 of us out there, just getting blazed as shit playing in the water.
How are they doing over there at Lucky Strike?
Joe, I've not been up there in a while.
Yeah. How far are you from them?
Hour and a half. It's about an hour and a half.
Still working there?
I asked Jericho. I kind of keep up with Miss Debbie through Jericho, and the last I'd heard is she had some medical issues and had really been having a tough time. I absolutely am heartbroken to hear that from her. She is a sweet lady. And everything she's been through, losing her husband and everything.
Yeah.
She
treated us like gold down there.
Oh, she is one of the most sweetest women you'll ever meet.
And so did the husband. I remember
Keith was great dude too. God rest his soul. He was an awesome guy. Yep.
There was this guy who had a couple of kids there. And the kids were getting rambunctious and stuff like that. And the guy had bought in a 5-gallon pail of pay dirt, and he just left it there, put the kids in the car, and took off.
No, the kid said no. Go ahead. I gotta tell you what the kid said. Go ahead.
No, so Keith went ahead, he kept his eye on what was going on over there, and he told me and Jericho to take the bucket and pan it out, man. And gave us the bucket because it was already paid for. What I don't know. The kid said something or other. I don't know
right. So the kid goes. There's 2 kids, right? The one kid was kind of enjoying it, and
I was trying to teach the guy how to do it, show the kids taking that pen and showing them how to find the actual gold in the bottom, But I don't know. The kid, Jericho says the kid said something.
The kid goes up to his dad and he says, "You got 15 minutes to get this horse shit over with, or I'm going to embarrass you worse than you've ever been embarrassed in your entire fucking life."
Get the fuck out of here.
Sits down.
How old was this kid?
I'd say 10.
Oh yeah, he'd have got fucked up. He'd have got fucked up publicly in front of everybody. I'd have whipped his. I'd have whipped his ass. I'd have beat his ass so bad in front of everybody out there that he'd been scared to open his fucking mouth.
I was like, what the fuck, bro? But
yeah,
they were on a road trip and they seen the place on the way. There was a pregnant, his dude's woman was pregnant. She had one kid in the car, like they was just chilling. And like they was tired of driving and they was on their way either to or from Florida or some shit.
Hell no. No.
Well,
That
we
shit
got
wouldn't
the
fly.
we got the better end of the deal because we got to get the gold out of that 5-gallon bucket.
How big? How much was that bucket?
I don't know.
It was one of the $50 buckets at least because Joe got some good gold.
Yeah, we got
So
the
it was-
gold out of it. Yeah,
So it was a nugget bucket.
possibly. Yeah.
Pickers, because there was pickers.
Hell yeah. Hell no. I ain't having that shit. Man, I ain't never think about acting like that to my parents when I was young. My dad had killed me.
What?
My mom would have fucked me up if my dad didn't. You know what I mean? Like my mama was a redhead. She don't give a fuck.
You'd have got seesawed.
Look here, I'm telling you, my mama don't give. When they see my mama showing up at school, if there was a possibility of a teacher being in the wrong, they knew it was bad news fucking bears. Because my mom was a third shift nurse too, so but that's the thing to this day and age, man. You know, and it's always been parents that let their kids run all over them. You know what I mean? Like, it's always been parents that just spoiled the fuck out of their kids, and you know, it's just now there's so many more people, and cities are so much more congested, so you see so much more of it. I feel like, and in social media, the whole internet thing, I think is just, you know. Joe, what you watching?
Football, man. I told you.
All right, my bad. I didn't mean to
Cincinnati
ask
and
you twice.
Baltimore.
Oh, you want to let our guest in, Joe?
All right, send an invite.
There she is. How come she's little?
Because I'm little.
You got to hit the.
I'm looking for it now.
She got the small screen.
There you go.
What's up, Jess?
Hit that button.
What's up?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Did you have a lot of turkey?
A little bit. I had turkey, ham, stuffing, baked mac and cheese, cranberry sauce, bread. There was sweet potato pie with fucking marshmallows, but I don't like that shit.
Cranberry?
Yeah, out of the can.
That's the only way to have it.
Yep.
Hell, my mama come out of left field this year with a banana pudding
Yes.
on Thanksgiving.
Banana pudding
Banana
with
pudding.
vanilla wafers.
I mean, a real she makes her own custard from scratch. No Jello, no whipped cream, just
What's
straight
the difference
custard.
between custard and pudding?
Oh God.
Oh God, what?
You know, you ever get the damn Krispy Kreme donuts and you get the cream filled and then there's the Boston cream filled?
Try the PS4 version first.
Yeah, all right.
It's that kind of difference. It's night and fucking day. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had great banana pudding that Jello was used as the damn custard, but
Custard's better than pudding,
oh fuck,
right?
no comparison.
I prefer chocolate pudding.
Oh man, never had a damn banana pudding using chocolate pudding. And I love some old Jello pudding. I mean, I grew up on that shit. That's shit.
Turkey coma.
Mm.
Food lewd.
Your daughter had her phone for the better part of today. Did you get any reels from her?
I did.
You did?
Yeah, I was looking at
That was a good
it when I
puff
was
there,
at-
Mr. Fire.
in between playing euchre and
This thing's getting down there, so you got to get it chooped up, or it hits a little wonky.
you're right. First one was the PS4. I knew that was a
Yeah, this thing gets itchy on your head, huh? Jericho.
goddamn.
Yeah, mine did too.
Yeah.
I'm ordering DB's her weed whacker thingy.
No. I don't want to. And we lost my excited.
I'm confirming her order because it's got free shipping till tomorrow.
Cool. Cool.
What's
The
up,
bud,
Billy?
the bud whacker.
Yep, they're in a turkey coma. Billy, I suppose I can put my glass.
The steak at the Python Commando 4 band.
Ah.
Nah. It's like a freeze frame action. It's magic. Like 1 minute he's there and then everything stops and he's like,
DB made pigs in the blanket.
Fuck yeah.
Rock solid transformation health every more steadfast.
Love pigs in a blanket.
Say hi. Well, welcome in. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. We go live every Token Tuesday, Twisted Up Thursday, and Fungus Friday. Do you guys want to see the fungus? Holy shit. I got to cut this fungus. I'm cutting it tomorrow. I ain't cutting it till today. You want to see the mushroom?
LVT, we're getting a new flame guard dog called the Hot Dog.
Let's see it.
What's it?
Back kind of flamethrower.
The fungus.
The fungus?
Yeah.
The fungus among us.
Let's see the fungus.
You probably started downloading it.
He froze again.
Oh yeah.
And we're getting a minigun for the backpack.
must be having really bad internet.
He is.
Did it
Blow
grow
me
any
up.
last night? Yeah.
Blow me up.
I'm going to you.
Oh wow.
Holy fuck. Put your hand up for comparison.
The maximum minigun, max gun, by the way, is quite ammo hungry.
So what are we gonna have? Steak and mushrooms?
Hamburger.
Hamburger and mushrooms?
Pork chops.
Why don't you grow some portobello so you can make some stuffed mushrooms?
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That's one of my most favorite things to eat. I love stuffed mushrooms.
My mother used to make them for Thanksgiving.
Darn it.
Oh God.
Like as an
Buttered pork
appetizer.
chops with some garlic and ginger and mushrooms.
They were
Fucking
good, man. I missed them. We
Oh,
don't have them anymore.
One of my favorite ways to eat steak is to
Part of the whole,
put some, order a little side of portobellos and chop them bitches up and put them on my fucking steak. Oh, God.
Mushrooms and onions is the best.
Shoot, that on a steak is just,
I used
but
to
I don't use it.
saute the onions and the mushrooms
Yep.
in butter and then fry the steak up. Yeah.
I like a big ass filet mignon that's been soaked in marinade for like 2 days. Beat half to death to tenderize it because I want that shit to be able to cut with a fork. And the marinade that I use is absolutely amazing. My buddy turned me on to that shit like when I was 19 years old, and I've never cooked another steak without it. It's called Allegro, and it's some of the best. Yeah, some of the best shit ever. It is amazing.
I want to find out how they make blackened chicken. I need that black. I can't get that blackened stuff. You ever hear
I don't.
anything?
Oh God, yes, I love blackened chicken. That's some of the best chicken ever.
I know, man. I
You
had
get
it.
your blackened chicken sandwiches. Oh God.
The only place I ever had it was in Florida.
And down here, I mean, there's certain places you can get blackened chicken pasta.
Yeah. There's a special spice that they use to make blackened chicken, and I can't get that up here.
I'm pretty lucky, you know, where I live at, Joe. There's a lot of 5-star restaurants, you know, headed towards Charlotte.
Yeah.
So like, you know, there's really nice places to go eat. Like it's expensive, but there's always shit that you've never heard of. You know, and they're capable of cooking that dish to perfection. That's their job. That's what you expect for a fucking $60 to $80 fucking plate of pasta.
Yeah. Yeah.
If a fucking plate of pasta is gonna cost me $80 fucking dollars, that shit better be cooked to fucking perfection.
Oh yeah. Well,
And you can always expect that from them because they do. They deliver that. Like,
you know, you want to talk about food, you know, you can get it. You can get anything that you want in New York, and it's going to be, you know, you go over to Little in the Bronx here, and you can get a good Italian dinner. You go over to Astoria, you get yourself a nice Greek dinner. You know, you go down to Chinatown, you go down to this, that, and the other place, different places in Brooklyn.
Yep.
You know, there's, you
get
know, it's
Cuban
phenomenal.
food.
It's phenomenal, the food around. Even the stuff you buy on the street is good.
Yeah.
It tastes good, at least. I don't know how nutritious or, you know.
Yeah, them dirty water dogs, huh?
Oh yeah, I swear by dirty water dogs. You know? What don't kill you only makes you stronger.
They have recently released an article in reference to hot dogs actually take years off your life. So supposedly every time you eat a hot dog, it's supposed to take like 2 days off of your life. And I told my mom this, you know what I mean? Because man, we're from the fucking South, you know what I mean? Like, you eat hot dogs regularly down here. That's just something. You go to parties, there's always hot dogs for kids, you know, that don't want to eat it, you know. It wasn't chicken nuggets is what we had for kids. You know, you had a hot dog or a plain hamburger if you didn't eat steak or barbecue or, you know, pit chicken or whatever. You know what I mean? Like there was always that simple shit too. And I mean, like, fuck, I love hot dogs. I mean, I don't care what else I'm going to eat. If there's hot dogs there, I'm probably going to get one and eat one of those too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just my mom's a nurse, and I told my mom about this, and she said, well, fuck, honey. If that was the case, we would have been dead.
You know, I did this one time. You know, we had a barbecue, and the kids, all the kids were eating were hamburgers. They didn't want no hot dogs. The hot dogs were sitting over there, and they didn't. So I went and I got a hot dog, and I cut an X on each end, and I made a cut around the hot dog going down like that in a spiral. And I put it on there and I cooked it. And when it cooked, it blew up. The ends opened up like flowers and the whole thing, you know, twisted and turned. And every kid was over there watching me cook this thing. And they all wanted one. I ended up cooking all the hot dogs for the kids, all specially cut up like that. And they enjoyed it. All the hot dogs went now.
They weren't those pink hot dogs, were they, Joe?
Pink hot, no, they were Nathan's hot dogs, Sabrett's.
I don't know. Jericho swears them things he's only seen down here.
I don't know what he's talking about. I heard him talking about his pink hot dogs. I don't eat.
I've heard people talk about them too, but I just haven't witnessed it personally. I feel like I've had them like one time, like at a.
Joey's over there playing with his balls.
Well, At his age, he earned the right to do whatever the fuck he wants.
There you go.
We call you Joey Jingle Balls for this fucking Christmas season, you know.
You know, these things got little, you see the little jingles in them, but they don't do nothing. I think the jingler is out of them. Maybe
You got them in
Joe,
the wrong place. You're supposed to attach them here, Joe.
Oh. We're gonna get West upstate New York. Chuck Kingston. Are you?
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. Happy Thanksgiving, Chuck.
I was gonna say, are you in Kingston? Because I'm not far from Kingston. I'm originally from the Bronx, but I moved upstate. But
Fuck, I wish I had some damn pigs in the blanket right now. Damn it, DB.
Oh, he's near Rochester. Okay, yeah, I know where you are. All right. I'm on the Hudson over here. I'm on the other side of the state.
Welcome in. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up and subscribe. We're on our way to 100K, trying to get 33,333. I don't know if you can hear me because the screen's frozen.
Now we can hear you.
Jessica's arms reaching.
Hey, Jeff,
now you froze.
Did you have any of that coffee?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I just tried some. When in the beginning it didn't taste too bad, but towards the end I had to
It's just
throw
like
it out.
you're trying to eat the fucking ground, right?
Yeah, kind of like.
Not
Like
very
you're
enjoyable,
eating the
huh?
ground.
I didn't put no sugar in it. I didn't put nothing in it. I just put the hot water in it.
Yeah.
I didn't even put sugar in it.
You drink your coffee black, Joe?
No, actually, I drink when I drink regular coffee. This is like an instant coffee with THC infused.
Why you
Yeah, but still, I would make that shit the same way.
How?
You don't tell them about
I mean, I would use my creamer and everything else just the way I would if it wasn't THC.
This was like I'm used to, you know, I percolate or I got put the Folgers in the coffee with the coffee filter.
Did I kill him?
Mr. Coffee, and I have Folgers.
Yes, but
this
don't
stuff
do
was
it
add
because
water.
it
It
gets
was like instant coffee, so I figured it was like vanilla flavored. It was a mocha latte, whatever it is. So I figured it had all that shit in it.
I got the caramel macchiato. I hit it with a good big splash of that, and that's how I drink my coffee.
Oh yeah,
it's just one fucking creamer.
No, but
one of them fucking heart attacks in a bottle.
This is especially THC infused coffee.
I sent him some fucking weed shit, man, from one of our sponsors.
I mean, you know, is that same stuff that you had up there in the mountains, Jericho?
Different.
Oh, because that stuff wasn't all that good.
Yeah, this is.
Jericho was like, "You want some of this?" And I was like, "No, not really."
Well,
I just smoke.
He pulled it off on me.
Wow.
What?
Because I mean, I ain't gonna drink it if it tastes like shit. I'll just drink my regular coffee and smoke an extra blunt.
No.
What?
No.
I was
an ally.
Oh, wrong one.
Yeah. The enemies will be on A or A and B are. And this is gonna be a lot slower than COD, really?
Oh, what the? You know.
It's a lot slower than COD. And I don't get the
Joe, who's winning the game?
I don't know. It just popped off. I gotta
That is
fix
good.
the TV.
You remember how in COD they have that mud map where it's flat 6 and they keep going until either one team gets wiped out or they do something? This is basically the whole game.
Why is it so slow with the aiming and the shooting?
Because this isn't COD, this is Tom Clancy. It's more, you have to be more precise, or otherwise you fuck up.
It doesn't matter about some precise if I fucking try to swing the gun around and it takes 12 hours to fucking do it.
take 12 hours to do it in real life.
No, it wouldn't. My reaction time's like this, and this is fucking all over nowhere. Where'd you run off to?
I don't know. Joe dipped out too. I was sitting here looking at the television screen, and I looked back, and they're both gone.
Yep.
Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart.
I'm fixing the TV.
Oh, well,
Dave,
that's
what the fuck was I playing?
You were playing Rainbow Six Siege.
Something called Rainbow Six Siege.
we're fixing the TV over here.
You want to try again?
Yeah, who's gonna die so I can
I said I was going to get a Pop-Tart, but you guys couldn't hear me.
I'm high as fuck anyway, so you may have said it, and I just don't remember it.
Right now, she's watching.
Thanksgiving's always one, holidays are always one of them ones there. There's a bunch of poofing goes on. That's an all day thing. Even more than normal.
Can they hurry up and die now so I can play again? Or
If they get this, if they wipe this, we win.
Hurry up and die.
I got some laser engraving to do, but I'm going to go live and cook. I'm either going to make pork chops. I've got hamburger defrosted. I was supposed to make that yesterday. Then I was supposed
you
to
didn't make your hamburger and mac and cheese yet?
No.
That's gonna be a smelly motherfucker around that trailer when that day hits.
Well, now I'm going to make mushrooms, I think, spaghetti with them piapinos.
That's better than a milk and cheese based dinner for you.
I give him milk and cheese all the time. It ain't no problem. As long as it's not too much, his tummy don't get upset.
I've witnessed it several times. Walk up in the office, turn around and walk the fuck back out of the office. Fuck this. The goddamn paint's peeling off the fucking wall. Like you done put paint stripper on every fucking thing. Shit's just coming off in layers.
What was that med they gave me that made me fart more?
Oh, okay.
They were impressive. That's all I can say.
But yeah,
Oh.
even air made me fart.
For those that have never been around, for those that have never been around Jericho, that was a rough point in his life.
No, it was bad.
It was
I
terrible.
would wake up and I would be in pain. All right, you have a good one, Billy.
Each person has their own ability that can do.
They were giving me. They were poisoning me.
The breaching around that breaks soft walls.
He said they were poisoning me. About what it seemed like, huh?
Wall that you can shoot. That
It was painful.
Allies only.
Like I was in cramps, like agony.
And we're attacking.
Oh, there you go.
I've actually labeled you as.
There's a question for you.
No one knows you're here.
What?
That's it. So.
People aren't dumb, David. If Jessica's knocking on my door, I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
I'd say bastardized genetics. But that's something else too. Is things different because the breeding, the crossbreeding, and everything else, the overbreeding, or is it just the fact that we've been smoking for so long that we don't react to it the same as we did when we were younger? I don't know. There's times when I feel like the older strains, which I have a lot of interest in, that's, everything started with those. So I kind of lean in that direction with the older strains more than a lot of these newer strains, unless you know what you're getting, or else you're just getting some bastardized genetics. You know, I mean, you'll grow a plant. Yeah, it'll be a pretty plant, but I don't, it may not be like what you had one time. It might not be the same the next time. So if you're looking for this one experience that you've had years and years ago, the only way to come close to recreating it is to search out for those genetics from that time period, which means you have to go and find someone who has a vault that has genetics from back in that time period, which the phenos that they would have been using back then. And
that's the thing, is these would have been phenos that from the
89, 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Yeah, it would have been earlier even.
Well, like old boy was talking about the other night with the Acapulco Gold. I love Acapulco Gold. And he's exactly right. The Acapulco Gold that you'll get now is not going to be like the Acapulco Gold you got in the 80s. Or even the 90s or the 70s. Everything changes. There's, unless someone keeps a set of mothers alive or breeds off enough seed from that and continues to breed it to keep that lineage alive, yes, at some point in time, it's going to kind of get lost.
There's no color indication. That's an ally. All the enemies are inside. They can't come out.
But there are a lot of places that there are a lot of seed vaults, throughout the world.
Stand up.
Over there near Amsterdam, there's a lot of them.
Okay, careful. No. Aim at the door on this side. Aim at the X door.
No, you told me to. Dude, I'm not fucking listening to you again.
What's up, Sterner Reynolds? Oh, DB said a vault or a way back machine.
Way back machine.
I'm down for a vault.
That mute is in the bathrooms, and he is.
I want some AK-47 from back in the 94, 90.
Yeah, and that's
92, 92 to 98. 92 to 98 era. AK-47 and Trainwreck.
Does he still live with his mama? Thank God.
That's gonna be two of the ones. That's gonna be two of the ones that I will have running here soon.
They get kicked out of
and even especially with Dutchy being over there, it may be even easier for me to find this lineage with him being there.
Sure.
I've gained access to the grower now, the old school grower that doesn't grow anymore. He got in trouble back in the day, done his time, and he has not since grown, but he was the motherfucking Mac daddy when it came to he grew some of the funkiest shit that I've seen to this day. And I mean, it was just out of this world amazing. And, I've got access to him through his son, which is a very good friend of one of my best buddies. So I've been able to figure out what it was he had, but I would still like to sit down and just kind of get a confirmation exactly from him, which I'm working on. I'd like to get him to sit down and just spill his knowledge to me. He's up there in the age. A lot of stuff that, he did and knows at some point not going to be available anymore.
Some of the best weed I ever smoked. And I knew there was seeds from it that were available, and I think that they're still available, and I really want to ask. This was stuff from 1990.
Yeah, I don't know exactly when this guy got the seeds.
My woman says she was one. So listen to this. She just says I was one. You make me feel bad. Listen.
Still running around shitting green.
How old are you now, though, honey?
I'm 36.
She's 36. Okay, so I'm a.
Well, my lady's in her 30s.
You froze again. Got too excited. The internet went out.
Fucking internet. I get excited. All right, so in 1990, my uncle gave me some weed, and he's like, listen, you're hyper. You need to smoke this. Like, smoke this. And sit down and shut the fuck up. And it was shit that him and my dad grew guerrilla style. And I remember, like, it wasn't the best weed, but it was the weed that would sit you in the couch. And I was like,
oh, yeah.
And I remember my dad grew some of that shit in 2012, 2013 with his buddy.
Ooh. Ooh.
And I smoked that shit. And again, it was like, but it wasn't pretty. I'm telling you, this was some seedy ass fucking field. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is.
How the fuck do I get in this building?
Hey, in the 90s, there was this shit that
What the
used to
fuck am I
come in
doing?
every year right there at Christmas, and it was called Christmas tree. Every year through the 90s.
Yes.
Right there at
Right.
Christmas
Where
time,
was it?
you get Christmas tree.
Things expensive.
And it smelled like straight Christmas tree. And that shit would get you blazed as fuck.
He says you're evil, but he's okay with it.
Okay, well, can I kill this? Okay.
No, he says he loves you. Yeah.
Chuck says, I wish I was 30. Well, 36. I was that.
No shit. I wish I was 37.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Remember something like that, but called it Pine when they were in deep Georgia. And that's the thing.
No.
In 96, I had this shit.
You had the shit in 96?
I had the shits in 96.
Larthy trees.
You're cutting it out, Jerk.
I know my internet's terrible. We're getting ready to get a bad storm.
Well, it's like, the guy down there in deep Georgia. He probably knows what Florida Crippy is. And every once in a while, you get some Florida Crippy up here. And it was in the 90s. I seen a little bit of it in like the very early 2000s. And that was like the last time that I ever seen Florida Crippy. And that shit would fuck you up. A buddy of mine, he had a friend down in Tampa that used to grow it. He grew a couple plants just for his own personal. He did not sell any of it. It was just his personal. And my buddy would go down there to visit his family, and he would go and see him, and he would always give him a little bit. And, there was times he said he even went down there and he didn't have as much, or he was getting ready to harvest, but he wouldn't have any he could give away. But he brought back a little bit one time, and that shit looked like he looked like somebody had sprayed it down with water, threw it into a sugar bowl, rolled it around until you couldn't see green on this thing, and then threw it out and put it in the bag. And I mean, like, you could literally take pinches off of it and put it in a damn bowl and just get blazed as shit off of a pinch of this shit. It was like nothing but trichromes.
Nice.
It was out of this world. Like, those two buds are to this day still some of the best looking shit that I've ever experienced. Seen, smelled, tasted, and looked. All the way around. And I mean, the effects, Jesus Christ. It would just put it on you. Like, I've seen people hit the shit and puke. I've seen people hit it and pass the fuck out. I've never seen anybody hit the killer and not cough, but my dad. My dad's the only person I ever seen that hit the killer and did not cough. And that was, we were smoking out of one of them Randy's wire strip papers. My old man hit it like he genetically created it in a fucking lab. And I thought he was getting ready to fucking fall off the roof and die the way he was hitting it. And shit, he blew that shit out like a fucking champ. Looked at me and told me, he's like, that's pretty good weed. That was the first time my old man ever hit a doobie with me. We was putting a roof on my damn grandma's house. Nana come out the house that day, said she smelled leaves burning.
Austria, 2013. I tore my ACL for my MCL.
All right, listen, boys and girls, it's getting it's 11.
Yeah, we're at the 2-hour mark.
Yeah.
I'm tired. My tryptophan is kicking in.
The tryptophan.
Plus all the other stuff I've been doing tonight.
Thanks for watching. See you guys Fungus Friday. Hopefully my fucking internet works.
There you go. All right, good night, everybody.
I'll be cooking earlier, and then I'll be doing the normal 8 o'clock. Ring the bell. That way you get all notifications.
Happy Thanksgiving once again.
Give them 2 thumbs up, Kyle. Give them 2 thumbs up.
Oh!
Fireworks, bitches.
In the garden where the green leaves grow, catch a vibe so smooth, feel the peace overflow. From the mountains to the sea, take a token, feel free. In the cannabis and network, that's where happiness be. Blazing trails with friends dancing in the twilight.
Hey, who?
You.
Hey, me?
Yeah. Come here.
What?
Come here.
What?
Yeah. You look like an intelligent young man.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do, sure.
You look like someone who'd be interested in a bargain.
A bargain?
Yeah.
Why, sure, why not? Are you a salesman?
Right.
Oh. What do you sell?
Eights.
Eights, like the number 8. Like